on the channel, we get back to basics, or more like main events, with main event 141, Chase LA Knight, main event 147, AJ Styles.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another WWE Mattel main event unboxing and review. And today on the channel from main event 141, we got the Chase edition of LA Knight, yeah, and we got 147 AJ Styles. But for all your main event needs, make sure you're hitting up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. Got to get a deal out there, and got two main events here that I bought from Ringside in their damage section. So if you're an unboxer like I am, check out the damage sections over there at Ringside Collectibles. You got to get a deal out there. Even if you can save a buck or two, that does add up. And I'm very happy to get this Chase Edition LA Knight from 141, where the basics finally turned to main events. We do remember we did unbox the regular LA Knight on the channel many moons ago, but I never did come across the Chase version here in yellow. Very disappointing. As somebody that prides himself on being able to find everything in the store, never saw this figure one time. So I don't know what was up with distribution at the time. Really didn't see any 141 really in my area. Very strange distribution on these main event figures. Really starting with this line here that carries on to this day as I'm filming it. Seen AJ Styles a few times though, out and about, of course. AJ a little easier to find. Both these guys, of course, had a hot feud on SmackDown not too long ago, so it kind of ties them together a little bit. But of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. We're going to start with LA Knight. Yeah, right off the bat right here. If Rock and Stone Cold had a baby, they'd have LA Knight. Something like that. He does play a little bit too much to Stone Cold for me, but he is a big star right now. Current U.S. champion. Beat, of course, Logan Paul at SummerSlam. Never forget him in his Chase gear right here. Looking good, looking only like an LA Knight could look. LA Knight, of course, WWE logo. Everything looking good right there. It does say Mattel, first time in the line, definitely not last time in the line, we know that. Got the cross sell down below, see what's going on there. Got an LA Knight, got a little tail of the tape. Does say LA Knight, first time in the line, signature move, BFT. And it does say he is a brawler. Much like Stone Cold Steve Austin, he's brawling his way to success is what he's doing. See you later. Goodbye. Plastic prison for old LA Knight. Looking good. Like I said, we've been here before. We've seen this before. See you later, just in a different color here. But a pretty good LA Knight head sculpt, all things considered, on this one. We did get an Elite LA Knight. We got more Elites. We got Ultimates. We got a lot of LA Knights coming our way. But this one, a pretty good head sculpt here. And I dare say, I thought it was better than the first Elite. So that doesn't always happen. The changing of the heads, though, didn't really work for those two with the necks and everything else, unfortunately. But still holds up a good LA Knight. And I think I'm going to keep this one on my NXT shelf. Of course, represent his time in NXT. One of the best feuds in NXT in the last probably decade was that with Cameron Grimes, with the $1 Million Man, Teddy DiBiase, an all-timer if you haven't seen that one. And Teddy DiBiase said that was the last time he was ever going to do a bump in the ring, and it was with LA Knight and Cameron Grimes. So if you missed some of that and those skits, man, some really, really good stuff. But LA Knight looking just like LA Knight. Got the beard, got the little crooked smile going on, got the blue eyes there, of course the hair on point, 2 eyes, 2 ears, a nose, a mouth in LA Knight, playing those human hits. Got the jacked up torso as well. Got a very interesting yellow trunks on him here. It does say LA Knight. Always reminds me of British Knights. Whenever I hear LA Knight, I think of British Knights. Those old school shoes from back in the day. Black knee pads, black shoes, black elbow pad, gripping hand, a deep grip hand over here, a tighter grip hand over here. No punches and bunches for old LA Knight. Arms all the way around for us, single jointed elbows. You do get the side to side at the elbows. Hands back and forth. Hands removable as we do know. Head removable as we do know. Back and forth, up and down, side to side. waist articulation. Those big old LA Knight gymnast splits looking very good. Leg does go up. Oh, very, very tight knees there, single jointed knees. Boot cut, and then you do get some ankle action out of LA Knight right here. So we do get a little bit of movement, momentum, a little bit of movement out of this LA Knight figure in this Chase edition here, part of 141. He does fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand, as you could imagine. Fits perfectly right there. And of course, got the regular edition right over here as well. So similar but different. How do you like your colors? I do kind of like the yellow. Definitely pops a little bit more, feels a little bit different. I always kind of think of him in red. The yellow does look and feel different here. And speaking of red, we did get his first Elite. Not quite my favorite LA Knight figure. I think there's going to be better ones to come, as we do know. But 3 LA Knights already from the Mattel line between Elites and main events, and soon to be, as we know, Ultimates. But there's old LA Knight, and we're going to turn our attention now over to AJ Styles. And you're probably asking yourself, I'm sure you are. You're back there. I see you. You're saying, why is Kyle buying this AJ Styles? What's so special about this AJ? Well, I got a custom idea with this one. But we do got AJ Styles looking only like AJ Styles could look. Man, what a beautiful, attractive man that is, AJ Styles. Looking very, very nice over there. He's got his hair down on one side, kind of up on the other side there. Nice beard on point. Just a really good-looking guy, this AJ Styles right here. Main event, AJ Styles, bubble window, looking good. On the back, got the cross-sell for 147. We got $1 Million Man, Teddy DiBiase. Got both of those unboxed. Been on Patreon for about a month. That's the way it goes with some of this stuff. Katana Chance, unboxed her as well. Seth freaking Rollins, AJ Styles, 147. Finishing move, the Styles Clash. He's a technician, a mat technician. Depends who you ask, I guess. Out of the package, see you later. Goodbye. Plastic Prison, AJ Styles. And as I'm filming this right now, see you later. AJ's been a little quiet on TV. He was over in Japan, wrestling a little bit over there, Shinsuke over there, but not on SmackDown and Raw very often at this point. Who knows when he will be back? Who knows what he'll get himself up to? But AJ Styles, an all-timer, a surefire Hall of Famer in the future, as we do know. But the head, on point, looks like AJ Styles. Anybody handed me this head and said, who is this? I'd say it's AJ Styles all day long. Got a nice beard going on, soft face on him. AJ looking really nice. Got the tattoos on the waist over here. AJ, of course. Got his kids' birthdays over there. Doesn't look like any birthdays soon. We got a 9/13. 9/13, one of those kids having a birthday about a month away, so mark your calendars. Elbow, black elbow pads. Got a little wrist tape over here on the forearm, I guess. Got red gloves going on. He's got those red gloves. Some of us wear red shoes. Some of us wear red gloves. Choose your own adventure right there. And then, of course, you got AJ Styles in the black down here. Kind of the good brother pants on here. It is the original club, the OC, of course. Looking good. Black and silver looking nice. Little silver graphics on the knee pad. Phenomenal one down on the shoes. Looking good on the kick pads right there. Articulation identical to LA Knight. Arms all the way around for us. You do get elbow side to side, single jointed. Hands back, forth, side to side, removable. Head back, forth, side to side, removable. Big old AJ splits if you need them. Legs do go up. Single jointed knees, very tight as we used to that. And then you get the boot cut there. Nothing on the ankles there for him. So just is what it is for all things considered. Of course, he does fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand. Yes, he does. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. But you're saying, Kyle, what are you going to do? What kind of custom are you going to do? Going to pop the head off here. And we do got a previous version, maybe back to like 130 something in the basic line. It is Seth Rollins in his blue suit. Now, we remember the Cody AJ feud, kind of AJ's last thing on the channel. On SmackDown, that is. He came out to retire, kind of pulled that whole Mark Henry type thing. And he was wearing a blue suit, and that's what I got right here. So I thought that Seth Rollins would look good. I found a cheap AJ damaged from ringside. It was like $6 and change. Got to get a deal. Grab that head, put it on here, and you are truly off to the races. I guess I got that old Seth Rollins head. I could stick that on the AJ's body. Oh, way too small. Not going to fit on there, that's for sure. But definitely a good AJ Styles street gear. Street suit, whatever you want to call it. A good looking AJ Styles for the old AJ Styles collection that's right over there. Something different, something pretty cool if you ask me. And I'm sure he'll fit on a ringside collectible stand as well. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Two guys ready for battle. Of course, feuded in the past. Wouldn't be shocked to see these two feud again. We'll see what ends up happening there. But AJ Styles, really good for a custom. And a long game. It took me a while, but I finally did get this LA Knight Chase in my hands right there. So there you go. Main event LA Knight. Main event AJ Styles. What are your guys' thoughts? Pickups, passes, long games, no games? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. You made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day. And then some. Got even more content for you on Patreon. Patreon, best way to support this YouTube channel. Check out ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. Amazon, Barnes & Noble for the complete guide to the Jakks Classic Superstar series by yours truly. And social media, SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So for LA Knight and AJ Styles, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.